What's up, y'all? It's Crisco. Hope everyone's good. It's Friday. And just hanging out for a minute. Chilling, relaxing. Sitting in front of the good old campfire. Don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but wanted to stop by and chat for a second. See if anyone stopped by for a visit. Hey, what's up, Trent? Welcome in there, buddy. Welcome in. Got a couple of little logs going on here. We'll see if anybody stops by. Hey, do me a favor, Trent. Feel free to message any of the coalition members or anyone to join in if you don't mind. Won't be too long of a video, but just want to chat about whatever. It's Friday. It's Friday night, you know. And it's been a long week. And one thing that I will tell you as I continually get older in this journey is that Friday nights are always pretty special, you know. Friday nights are always pretty special, and I truly believe they always will be special. You can always tell a Friday night from any other night, a Saturday, a Sunday, and we know the rest: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But those Friday nights, man, you get 52 of those Friday nights every year, 52 weeks in a year, and every one of them is pretty special. So I hope I'd like to see some other coalition members. I know everybody's pretty busy, but definitely looking forward to a nice day tomorrow. Yep, Friday and Saturday nights. Yep, and they always will be, buddy. They always will be. You know, I'll just tell you the truth about life in general. That Friday at 5 o'clock. Friday at 5 o'clock. That is probably the best moments of the week, because you know that you've accomplished making it through another week, and it doesn't get much better than that, you know. But I definitely want to tell you, man, good luck tomorrow against the Crimson Tide, like we talked earlier. Oh my gosh, a true freshman starting against Alabama. So Trent, give me a heads up, buddy. What do you know about this true freshman? Is he? I mean, who is this true freshman? Give me some Ole Miss. Give me a heads up. Is he? Where is he from? What's his name? How many star? Was he a 4-star, 5-star? I mean, hey, can you imagine? You come in as a true freshman and you start against the Alabama Crimson Tide as a true freshman. I mean, hey, let me tell you something, man. Keep him positive. You know, life is about opportunity. All right. This dude has an opportunity to do something that's unheard of. He's going to come in as a true freshman against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Wow. But that's what, that's what it's about, man. Life is about opportunity. Sometimes all you need is to get your foot in the door. You never know, man. This dude could turn out to be one of the best quarterbacks in Ole Miss history, man. He's going to get a shot against, against Alabama. Now, Alabama has some players that are out, man. Okay, I want you to know that. So, John, number 10, 4-star, once committed to Georgia as well. He's going to be a baseball as well. So, you know what that means? He's an athlete, man. And I'm going to tell you this, buddy. Sometimes, remember Crisco told you this. Sometimes in sports and in life, the best thing that you have going for you is to not know any better. So this dude's going to come in as a true freshman, okay, with nothing to lose, all right, because obviously, let's be honest, you know this, everybody's going to pick Alabama to destroy Ole Miss tomorrow. So this dude comes in with nothing to lose, man. And sometimes that's the best thing that could ever happen, is that you don't even know, you don't know what you're up against. You don't know, so what you don't know, it doesn't hold you back. "46-yard run, nice. Threw a 30-yard pass." Hey, man, from what I'm reading, this dude may be you never know. I definitely, my Tigers are off tomorrow. Hey, Trent, the game's at, I think I saw 3:30. Is that correct? Because I love football. I love sports. I love it all, and I definitely will be watching that game, and I'll. Well, hey, man, you got nothing to lose, And look, let's be honest. 230 CBS. Yep, I'll be watching. You guys got nothing to lose, right? Nothing to lose. Play them hard. Like I said, play them into the fourth quarter. Be within a touchdown, and you never know. Right now, see, we play Utah State. LSU will play Utah State next week, and that's going to be an early game. And following week we'll have Florida, and then I believe we have Auburn, and then I believe it's the Alabama game in November. What's up, TD? Welcome in there. Hey, man, I appreciate you doing that, TD. We just talking a little Ole Miss Alabama game tomorrow. The Tigers are not playing tomorrow, so we sit in front of the fire. And I'm gonna turn the screen back to me. Let y'all know it is me. If y'all don't recognize the accent, it is me, Crisco. Go Tigers. So we need to talk about. Let me tell y'all something. I got y'all in here, man. We need to talk about this this meetup, man. This 2020 meetup. And it's still very, very early, but I need to talk with y'all about some things. I haven't been talking about Tennessee lately, and I've been very focused on college football and LSU and a bunch of other things going on, but I miss Tennessee. I miss it. I need to start planning the 2020 trip, because I truly believe that Tennessee misses Crisco and Crisco misses Tennessee. Oh, TD said Ole Miss gonna win the game. Oh, I tell you what. Hey Trent, what is the point spread on that game, by the way? Do you know? Do y'all follow that point spread stuff? To be honest with you, if I had to give I'd say that I'd say maybe 17. I'd say the point spread would be 17 if I had to guess that Alabama be favored. Yeah. Hey man, look, you gotta stay positive, cause I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, because let me tell y'all something. When we gonna play Alabama, let me tell you something. You don't go into a fight, you don't go into a battle thinking you're gonna lose. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We going to Tuscaloosa and we going to win. Now this has been way too long. This has been since 2011 that LSU has defeated Alabama. And the year that we did defeat them, we won 9. I believe it was 9-6. Very low scoring game. We played them in the national championship, and we didn't even get past the 50-yard line that year. Les Miles was head coach, and that's too long. That's not even a rivalry if it takes you that long to defeat a team. So, but I believe that we have the offense to do it. You know, Joe Burrow's tossing that ball around like it's nothing, throwing 6 touchdown passes last week against Vanderbilt. Which, I mean, Vanderbilt's not really a great team by any means, but still, 6 touchdown passes in a game is still tough. No, LSU doesn't play tomorrow. Y'all gonna go to New Orleans in the summer? Next summer? That's cool. I'll tell y'all what. I'm gonna tell y'all. I've been talking, man. I'll tell you what. I know y'all saw my videos from that Hot Springs, Arkansas trip, and I really enjoyed that Hot Springs trip. There's actually a motel, and you may have heard me talk about it. It's called the Arlington. It's in downtown Hot Springs, Arkansas. And Al Capone used to rent out the whole 4th floor. It's an old motel, man. And you had guys like, you know, all kind of celebrities that have stayed there, and just the vintage and the history of the motel. I really want to stay in that motel one night. I pretty much do always pull for the underdog unless they're playing LSU or the Saints. Definitely, TD. I'm a underdog fan, like I said, unless they're playing LSU or the Saints. Yeah, Ole Miss could shock the world. And you got a true freshman there. You know, that's another thing I want to ask you guys. Any big plans for the weekend? Any fun things that you guys going on? You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, we all make our little videos and all this, but life in general can get really routine, guys. It just is. It is what it is, you know. And that's just the way it is. We wake up and we go and do what we gotta do, and then we come home and we eat and we, you know, talk about our day, and then we go to bed and do the same thing over and over and over again, man. And you know, it's not, nobody's being singled out here. That's just the way it is. Lions over the, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, the Lions play the Chiefs this weekend. y'all know the Saints play the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football as well. All the companies. Yep. Hashtag people be people. I like that, man. You know that hashtag that was created in the coalition that y'all say that people be people. We've come up with some. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. We need to have some type of vote on what is the official hashtag of the coalition, and we've had so many. Hashtag get Crisco to Tennessee, and you know just various ones. But my vote, if we were voting, would be hashtag people be people, because I think that we have all these little we have all these different live streams we do, and I mean, hey, I you know some people get negative votes for I really don't understand why. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, but going farther than that, just everyday life. Y'all know how it is. I mean, people be people, and to me that would be the official hashtag. Like if I was look, if I was making up a T-shirt, let's just say we were making up a T-shirt, right, to represent our coalition. I'm just saying, I would have the official hashtag would be hashtag people be people. Just saying. Reading if anybody's saying anything. Yeah, why would anybody dislike Trent's videos? I mean, dude's doing something, that you know, just a good dude, man. He's just a good dude. Doesn't get in any trouble. You know, goes on church missions to New Orleans and various places and tries to help people. You know, I mean, and I'm not just saying this. You got young, and I know that TD would agree with me. You got young people like Trent, and you got Jacob. You know, where a lot of times you think that the youth of this world and do crazy things like eating Tide Pods and all this silly stuff, and then you have good young people like that make you believe that, well, maybe we do have a chance, for future generations, and somebody gonna come on this guy's live stream and leave a negative. It's just unbelievable. But like we say, people be people, right? Yes, yes. She is. So Jenny is the one that created the people be people thing. Because I like I said, I believe Ash is good. Ash is good. Um, Ash is good. Ash is. I'll tell you one thing. Let's talk about Ash. Ash is always happy to see me. He is the ultimate outdoor cat. He when I leave in the morning, he's always there to tell me bye. And when I'm sitting outside, he's always there to hang out with me. He's a good little feline for sure. In fact, here he is to tell y'all hi. See? He's always there. Peyton Manning, yeah, I noticed Peyton Manning been showing up in your streams, Trent. Shit, hey, look, not to make fun, but think about it. At least you have a Peyton Manning in your stream. Like I said, man. Hey, Peyton Manning can come in my stream. I'll laugh at him, me. He's just curious for y'all. Is the stream pretty lagging tonight? I don't know. We always have trouble on YouTube to stream live. My little fire that I have tonight, yo. It ain't too strong, man. It's just enough to. You can see it. It's not all crazy. It's just to give you the scent, the smell of the burning wood. You know what? That Amtrak, I need to do that, buddy. I need to do that. So let's talk about I need to do that. No, you know what? Let me address that first. I want, and listen, TD, I want you to possibly address this. I checked into the Amtrak thing, and I've talked to other people, and they were telling me that some of the Amtrak train stations, you have to, like say you get off, say you take one out of a certain area, you may have to take a cab to get from one train station to the next. So I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on that, what you know about that. Because I was kind of hoping I'd get on, I'd take like a train. All right, I'd get on an Amtrak, leave one place, get from A to point B, and then just go from point B to point C, and then so on. But that's not necessarily the case from what I'm hearing. You may actually have to get rent a taxi to get to the next train station. So I'd like to know if you had any experiences with that sort of thing. Oh, the stream does look good. Wow. That's odd because I've had so much trouble with these doggone streams. I want to ask y'all this, man. Y'all do know that October is coming up next Tuesday. And I want to know, are y'all ready for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas? Because whether we like it or not, you know, this was absolutely the last week in September. So we are on the verge of fall, and we are on the verge of Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and before you know it, that's all going to be here. And before you know it, it'll be New Year's Eve, right? And before you know it, it'll be Mardi Gras again and Easter. Not trying to rush it, but are you guys looking forward to the holidays? I guess it's all I'm asking. My point A to point B would probably be, I guess, maybe, let's just throw something out there like New Orleans to, I don't know. I saw that there was actually one that goes to Memphis, Tennessee. You know, something I want to check out too. I mean, what I'm going to tell y'all probably know already because y'all see me always posting. Y'all probably know that I'm a big Hank Williams Jr. fan. You know, if I have one, I got to go watch him in concert last year. And I really don't think that Hank Williams gets enough credit as far as country music, and and I guess the whole point was that he wasn't always politically correct, and he didn't, he had some times where he walked off during concerts, and definitely had those sort of things. But the man was 5-time country music entertainer of the year. And if you look at the songs that he had, and the effect that he had on country music in general, more or less in the 80s for sure, I think that he is one of the greatest entertainers of all time. I really believe that. And his music I relate to, as far as living in the country, and just the realness. I mean, I'm sure Hank Williams Jr. had millions of dollars, from when he was from his dad and all. But I've always felt I've always related to Hank Williams Jr. more than some of these other singers that almost seem like their music is manufactured. You know what I'm saying? That somebody wrote it for them. And that's why I'm such a huge Hank Williams Jr. fan. And long story short, there's actually a Hank Williams Jr. museum in Nashville, and some of it has his dad, like his dad, Hank Williams Sr. died when he was 29 years old, and in the car that he passed away in is actually in that museum. And there's all kinds of different artifacts. But I kind of think that I'm gonna put that on the list of where I need to go one day. I want to go to that museum, that Hank Williams Jr. Museum, someday. Did you Hank? I did. I did not. I did not. I haven't. I know that there is a Hank Williams the third. I haven't listened to any of his music. Um, I'll have to check that out. Really, City of New Orleans goes to Memphis. You know what, TD? I'm gonna tell you, man. One day, Let me ask you this, TD. What about from New Orleans to um, Chicago? Do you know if that would be a one way? Like, let's just say you wanted. Let's just give you this situation. You wanted to go from New Orleans to go to Chicago to watch a Cubs game, but you wanted to go watch the game, and you just wanted to go for like 2 nights, okay? And watch the game and stay downtown within walking distance. So would you be within walking distance from the Amtrak location? Um, and would you be able to park for free at the New Orleans location? How much info could you give me on that? Well, I just heard something moving in the background over there. It's either one or two things. Hopefully it's one or two things. It's either a cow or Bigfoot, or Lord only knows what the third thing would be. Really? So, okay. Wow. Believe it or not, Ash is sitting in the chair right on the side of me, so it's not Ash. But um parking should be free in New Orleans. I really need to check that out. I really, really do, man. Um, it sounds like a lot of fun. I really need to check that out. I've actually never ridden a train before. So that probably would be a lot of fun to do. And I've never been to I went to the Tennessee Smokies game, but to actually go to a Chicago Cubs, even though, believe it or not, I could not even name one Chicago Cubs player, but I enjoy new experiences. I'm pretty much stick to the basics. I mean, if y'all don't know what I enjoy by now, y'all ain't been watching, but I pretty much try to stick to the basics, but I would enjoy doing that, going to a Cubs game. I've never been to Chicago. The wife is the wife is inside. The wife is inside. She was actually sitting by me earlier. I do believe it will happen. Um, you know, I once said that we'd bring the wife in at 1,000 subs, but I don't know what it is. The subs, we got up to one. I think it was 178 was the max, and then for some reason, whatever, we down to 172. So it's looking like if we wait for the wife to come in at 1,000 subs, I may be close to 90, maybe even 100 years old. So I don't know. We may have to have a plan B and just one night, just I don't know, just bring her in somehow. She that's a great question. I want to say something, man. Thank y'all for asking great questions. Now, TD's question was, does the wife enjoy sports? Well, I'll tell you, um, she does. Not not as much as me, definitely, but I'll tell you, she had an LSU Tigers T-shirt on today, and she'll watch the games with me, but definitely not. You know, I'll put it to you like this: she'll watch NCIS. If you have a LSU game or you have NCIS and I'm not there, she's gonna watch NCIS. So, and me, I'm gonna watch the LSU game. Yeah, old Trent, you got some dating action going on, buddy. You need some advice. No progress. Hey, we give you some advice there, little partner. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I want y'all to know this. Here's the truth about it, Trent. You're gonna see I know you're early 20s, but you're gonna see in 20 years, you're gonna meet so many people you that are gonna come into your life, and for whatever reason, they're gonna leave. For whatever reason, that's the way life is. You have friends and different people that come in, and at one moment, they'll come in and may be in there for a couple of months or weeks, some of them, or maybe even a couple of years, and then all of a sudden they're going to disappear. That's the way it happened for me. And you're going to walk into them 10 years down the road, possibly, and they didn't do anything wrong. It's just that life takes its toll, and people, doors open, doors close, and life happens. Life happens. We wake up in the morning, we go do what we gotta do, we go to bed, and people move on, and it doesn't mean that anyone's bad. I guess what I'm trying to get to is, one day, buddy, the good Lord is gonna bless you, and you can ask. If you don't believe me, you can ask Pat and Jen this. Look, Ash. And one day, the good Lord is gonna provide the right girl in your life, and it won't even be a challenge. It won't even be a struggle. You won't have to even chase her. It's just gonna happen, and you're gonna know it's right, man. And that's a promise. You'll see. So right now, the biggest thing, if I give you any advice, if you like my advice or want to take my advice, is just keep doing what you're doing. Try to be a good guy and a good man, and save your money and go to work hard, and stay out of trouble. Keep your priorities in line, because one day that girl's gonna show up, and you're gonna know it. That's what happened to me, man. Now, oh Lord, Ash is trying to rip my chair. I'm gonna tell y'all just a quick little tidbit. And I was thinking about this today, because it's very hard to imagine this, but what you're experiencing right now, 20 years from now, you're gonna look back on and say, wow. It's like, I can't imagine in 20 years from now what my life's gonna be like. I just can't even imagine. But I remember 20 years ago, man, when I met the wife. I was working in a grocery store at the time, and I remember, if y'all ever worked in a grocery store, at the end of the night, you have to front all the cans. No, Ash doesn't get no catnip. How long are you giving yourself? How long I'm giving myself? Okay, well, I want to tell y'all the moment when I realized I was going to make the wife, not just a girlfriend, but hashtag the wife. So I'm working one night. I believe it probably was on a Saturday night, and I was fronting all the cans. I'll never forget it. I worked on the canned good aisle, and it was aisle number 9, in fact. So I was in charge of replenishing all the canned goods, you know, all kind of stuff, the beans, the whatever it was, the peaches and pears and whatever, corn and all this stuff. And so I'm fronting up the cans one night, and I'm getting down my aisle, and I just started to think and stuff. I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna propose to this girl, you know. And I did, you know. And everything, you know, at that moment changed. And before you knew it, I was 40-something years old. Yep. Hey, Trent, anytime you need advice, buddy, you can ask me. Or Pat, or, you know, or Jen, or any of us, you know. Anytime you need advice, man. Even though we've never met, man. Y'all are my friends. And I'm definitely here to answer, in my opinion, you know, any questions that you may have. And I'll give you the best advice I can, you know. A lot of people used to give me advice when I was your age. I didn't necessarily listen to everything. I think honestly that you have to live your life, and there are some things you just have to find out for yourself. But it never hurts to get some good advice, you know. It never hurts, that's for sure. So I'm gonna ask y'all this question. Let me ask. Let's ask TD this. Thank y'all both for joining in the stream. By the way, I want y'all to know I really appreciate having y'all here. But I know who Ole Miss plays tomorrow, so I haven't looked. But TD, who does Michigan State play tomorrow? Oh, Crisco getting old, bro. I always say that, but dude, let me tell you something. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Let me tell you something about this. They always say, like, it gets tougher as you get older. Here's another thing I'm gonna tell you. The younger you are, the more your body is physically strong, and you're able to move a little quicker, and you know, that sort of thing. But man, Indiana, that should be a pretty good game. The Hoosiers. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. And I'm not, you know, I'm not an old man, but look, let me tell you something. I feel it every day, man. When I was like 20, I feel it. Like 20 years, like the toll of everyday life takes on you. It does, man. It does. It takes a toll. Now, you know, when you get older, where you excel, where you didn't excel, where you increase is your your experience and knowing how to deal with different things, and it's still tough, but you learn to, I guess, you learn to deal with things in a different way. So you might not move quite as fast physically, but mentally you become stronger in learning to deal with everyday situations. But I'll tell you one thing, I have so much respect for the older people, people especially that are in their, mid 50s to 60s. I have so much respect for them because I can only imagine how my body will be hurting in 20 more years. So I will say that. But yeah, it's Crisco. But it's a quiet night, y'all. Another quiet night. It's not raining. Like I said, we got October coming up. Got us a little wood burning, and I'm I'm just. I don't want to say that I'm looking forward to this and that. I'm truly just going with the flow, y'all. I mean, I don't. I don't. I don't know how else to put it. That when you get a certain age, you just kind of go with everything. You just go with whatever the next minute brings. It's all good. Hey, great question. Great question, TD. TD, you guys going live tomorrow, and I'm definitely gonna. Hopefully, I don't know what's gonna come up, but I believe, and I would love for you guys to make that the main topic of conversation tomorrow. And let me tell you something. There's no right or wrong answer to that question, but is there life after fan packs, or is there only fan packs in terms of making YouTube videos? You know, I think that would be a great um, main topic of conversation. I would love to get. I know most of the people that you guys obviously draw a much bigger crowd, in your live streams. And Trent, I would also maybe like to see you maybe ask the same question for your audience, because it gives us something to talk about. There's no right or wrong. Truly, if there's none other than life after fan packs, or there's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. You know, like I said, if it's just fan packs, then that's fine. If it's whatever, I mean, you know, but I still love to get people's opinions. It's a good conversation topic and a great question. I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. Well, I want to say that we will always. I know myself, Trent, UTD. Um, I never made a video that was like huge with more than probably maybe 10, 15 at the most. I probably, the biggest fan pack video that I ever made was maybe 10, probably the most would be 10 fan packs in one video. But I don't know, sometimes I think about that. I like to do little question of the weeks and little reviews and But I think we all should be thankful, because fan packs are where even myself originated in this whole YouTube journey. You know, I've met so many different people. The coalition was, we have to always credit fan packs, because if it wasn't for fan packs, we would have never met, you know. And so the question is, I truly believe fan packs will always be, at least in some form, a part of all of our channels, because it's what got us here. It's what helped us. It's what helped us to put um, our first, um, our first videos and our first content on YouTube. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know. Like for me, I want to keep on doing videos, and it's just a gradual thing. But I I really don't know. I mean, it's basically what started us all out. So I would like to see more vlogs from others, and maybe myself. I need to get back to doing more fan packs, because fan packs are what started me on this journey. So I don't know. I don't know if that answers your question. Consistent. Don't know. I enjoy doing reviews as well. Um, I guess we all have different things that we do, and that's what makes us all special. Presentation is it's what but you have like me. I do wood burning videos. And we're at different parts. We even have a coalition member from England. I mean, we all over, and I think that part of us. There's a lot of streams. Like, I know for Trent, we just talk about whatever, and I think we have. I think in a way we have all evolved into it's just whatever, we become a part of each other's lives, and we it just is what it is. But I do need to get some more. I do need to get going back on the fan packs. I will say that. I will say this, TD. I would like to see some Michigan State vlogs if y'all go to a football game. And Trent, if you go, I know we had talked about this, but if you go to a game this year, definitely want to see you vlog from that. If nothing else, man, I'd like to see y'all do a little prediction video um, from y'all team. And Trent, I'd like to see maybe you do like a little prediction video tomorrow, man, talking about Ole Miss and just the stuff we talked about, the quarterback. Maybe give everybody that may not know about this dude's name, who this dude is, give him a heads up. And it's fun. It's all in good fun, and it promotes content, right? You want to see another Crocs review? Those Crocs review, yeah. I did that Crocs review, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Almost at 1,000. Can you imagine? For these Crocs, I got them on my feet right now. These right here, man. And they're holding it up good, too. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm actually going to have to make a video. Like, maybe once a year on these Crocs, and like an anniversary video. I'm gonna have to research that, and just to show how they hold up over normal wear and tear. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. See, I can't even tell who's watching, or I mean, this stream, because what I'm looking at actually shows zero people watching. I got you guys chatting with me, so I know y'all are here, but I really can't even tell if anybody else is watching. If anybody's watch, we're gonna do a little test right here. If anybody's watching this video, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to do that, TD. But I want to say this: if anybody's watching this video and you're not commenting, go ahead and leave a comment if you don't mind, just so I know you're watching. Let's see if anybody says anything. I'm gonna have to do that, TD. Seriously, I'm gonna have to do that. That's another great way of getting a fan pack, believe it or not. You know, because I've promoted. I wonder, and I truly wonder if anybody watched that Crocs video and purchased a pair of these Crocs because of my video. Oh Lord, look who is here. Look who is here. What's up, Woot Woot? Damn. Woot Woot in the house. How you been there, Woot Woot? Look at this, man. Boy, I feel famous now, bro. Woot Woot is in the house. It worked, man. Unbelievable. So we did have somebody watching. Woot Woot, how you been, Woot Woot? Man, I only have like 17% left on this device. So I'm gonna have, I mean, we gotta chat. Let's chat, y'all. Y'all got any questions? You doing good, Woot Woot? That's good. I'm alright, man. I'm doing good. It's Friday night. You can't complain about a Friday night. That's for sure. Even if, look, let me tell you something about a Friday night. Even if I wouldn't be able to burn this wood, and it'd be raining and pouring and all this, it'd still be great. It'd still be a great Friday because it'd be Friday night. I love me some Friday night. So we got a Woot Woot in the house. We got Trent, Fan Pack TTM. We got True Norduce out. Need to have another stream about travel. There, Crisco. Yep. So okay, let's see. Cause look, I don't know how long this thing I'm gonna be able to watch. So we got 3 people watching now. Well, this is almost reminds me of this game show. I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Good question. Hey, Woot Woot done brought us a good question. Says, like fire, but clothes stink with it. How you make clothes no smell? Well, to be honest with you, the The only way around that one is you have to wash your clothes. I mean, that's the only way I can put it. So, like, I'll have to go wash my pants. Look, Ash. So, I'll have to go wash the pants. That's the only way you can't get around it. Um, so I got 16% now, so time's growing short. But what I want to do is, I remember this, I used to watch this show called Price is Right. I know y'all watch this show. And there was this, I can't remember what it was. I think it was, they would try to win a car. So they would say, gentlemen, do I have one answer right? And then you get a beep. Y'all remember that game? And they'd say, gentlemen, do you have two answers right? You go, beep. Then they'd say, gentlemen, do I have three answers right? Beep. So I'm going to say right now. Let's see, because I know we got 3 people in here. Gentlemen, do we have 4 people watching? Let's see if anybody answers. It's not looking good, yo. It's not looking good. Well, we got 3. You love the price. Barker's Beauty. Hey, do you remember Bob Barker? TD? Bob Barker was the man. As far as Woot Woot, no, I don't use Febreze, honestly. You gotta wash, you gotta throw them in the washer, that's all to it. You gotta throw the clothes in the washer. You are correct, though. You know, after sitting out here and burning wood for a while, you are gonna smell like wood. Smoke. Woot Woot, you got any fan packs, man? You been doing any fan packs lately? Yeah, you remember that, huh? The Price is Wrong. Was that from Happy Gilmore with Adam Sandler? Yeah, what do y'all, that's a topic of conversation as well. Y'all watch besides sports? Myself, man, I really don't watch too much other than like on Wednesday nights you can they have the LSU the Coach O show. I listen to that, and then Thursday nights I'll watch, I guess, Thursday night football, and Friday nights I try to do a little stream. Saturday nights right now watch some college football. Sunday watch the Saints. You know what? Did y'all watch that? The Bachelorette. Did y'all watch that with that girl? Man, that was crazy. Hey, did y'all watch the Big Brother finale the other night? I'm just curious, did y'all watch that? I watched a little bit of that. The big Whoa, that's Ash hanging out. I thought that was a doggone raccoon right there. He's after a frog. Let me ask y'all this question, because I'm about to end this thing. We've actually been here over an hour. We had some pretty good conversation. Y'all have any plan? Are y'all going to bed early? Or are y'all planning on going to be back out here? Let's just say right now it's almost 9 o'clock. Would y'all plan on being back out here in another hour? Because to be honest with you, I hadn't played the banjo in a while. I haven't tuned it in a while, and I need to get back to that. I need to get back to that, and if y'all not doing anything in an hour, I may just send y'all a message in the coalition. I may post something, but hey, good question. Hey, as long as y'all asking questions, I still got 15%. But like I said, if y'all not going anywhere, I may be back within an hour, or maybe later, with some banjo practice. And if y'all sleeping, that's fine. Um, if y'all there, we'll chat some more. It's Friday night, but um, okay. The question was, where are y'all at with the MCore? I guess fan pack anniversary. I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at. All night or non-stop. So Trent, you're gonna be hanging out. You're not going anywhere. So if I do another live stream, just kind of be on the lookout. I probably will post something in the coalition if it would happen, because it's still pretty early. But I guess I'm gonna answer that question. I want to watch this fan pack anniversary video to see, maybe even get some ideas. As far as where I'm at in it, I actually watched the first 5 minutes of just him talking. About, he did mention the coalition, MCOR did, and as inspiration for making the videos. And I still got a long way to go to watching, but I will watch it. I definitely will watch the whole thing. And I think it's awesome that he put so much effort and work into this. And I definitely will watch, and definitely encourage everyone to leave a thumbs up. And if you're watching this by some crazy chance and you've gotten all the way here and you don't know who MCore is, MCore 30 does fan pack videos. He's one of the original OG fan pack guys. So definitely like and subscribe to his channel. He's a good dude. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm going to end this thing. Thank y'all for hanging out. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and don't be surprised if I come back and do this in another hour and a half. It's still pretty early. Well, we always end this thing. Y'all know what the 2 words is, what we end this thing with? Coach O says them after every game. Let me see who's going to type it first. TD's going after 1,000 fan packs. All right, y'all.